Hi, my friends. Do you know what I forgot to put on my vision board for July? My Orange County Fair tablescaping competition information. I have 3 videos coming for you, and today is the first of 3. I can't wait to show you all the details. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm going to be 72 this year, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I want to thank my lovely subscribers, you, my dear friends. I just appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss any of these 2023 videos with a different theme every month. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. Okay, so today is the first of 3 videos. It's kind of a surprise, huh? I don't know how I could forget my table. It's sitting right next to my couch. But I forgot to put it in my vision board of what I was going to talk about this month. But anyway, today is the first of 3 videos. This video is where I talk about my theme, my concept, my colors, my plates, foliage, flowers, fabrics, and all the details. The second video is where I show you my basic table, and then I show it to you finished, and that's in my house. The third video is where I go to the Orange County Fair, and I'm going to film all the tables for you and show you who won what. It's so exciting. Now, if you missed my LA County tablescaping competition earlier this year, check out my 3 videos, okay? I have those posted. I think it was April and May. I had those posted. But I'm going to take you on the same journey over again. If you love tablescaping or anything to do with setting a table, you will love these videos. Okay, so today I am going to tell you what the themes were. There was several, and I'm just going what's on top of my head. I think there was a So Happy Together. There was a fair table theme. There was an autumn theme and time travel. So I think there was one other one. I just can't remember what it was. But I chose time travel, going back in time or going forward in time. And if you know me and you've watched my videos for a long time, you know I'm kind of obsessed with ancient Egypt. So the theme of my Orange County table is going to be traveling back in time to ancient Egypt, and especially to celebrate King Tut and his wife. Okay, it's going to be a celebratory dinner. So when I think of King Tut, I already have some of these things made. And I did do a table at LA County Fair in 2018. I got first place on that one, but I'm not the kind of person that goes, okay, I did a table, let's set up the same table at a different fair. I have some of the things I'm going to use, but I want a whole different kind of concept. And you'll see that in my finished table. But today I want to tell you about the different pieces, and stay till the end. I'm going to show you how I made blue lotus flowers for my table. Oh my gosh, so cool. So let's talk about the concept. So my concept was going to be King Tut, and I wanted to do a table that was a feast for a king and a queen, like a celebratory type dinner. So what are the colors? Okay, when I think of King Tut and the colors that I want to emphasize to sell the theme, it's this blue, it's black, it's gold, touches of some of the jewel tones that they used in all their jewelry. Just fabulous things. The book I showed you, by the way, I got that at Barnes & Noble probably 20 years ago, and it was on sale for like $8. But I have taken the whole book apart because I made copies and decoupage things and just really used it to the fullest, because you need that visual look of the jewels and all the craftsmanship they did back then. So let me talk a little bit about some of the things I'm going to do. Now, I have the table set up, which I'm not going to show you yet, but this is my main accent color. They have a black table cloth already on the table. And then I have a gold, very shiny gold one that's draped up. And then I have this on top that's also draped up. And I'm going to be introducing a touch of a papyrus color. When I got all these fancy colors together and things together, I thought I need something that would be very kind of, to tone it down a lot. So I'm going to be using actually burlap on the table. I'm doing a runner with burlap and edging it in gold and black. You have to kind of see it. In my mind, it makes sense because it reminds me of burlap or some woven cloth or woven paper. So I wanted to put that on the table. So those are going to be kind of the colors and the fabrics. Now, I want to show you foliage. I'm basically doing a lot of the palm fronds on the table, but I have to show you the most beautiful flower I made. Oh my gosh, because where do you buy a blue lotus flower? It's almost like a lily, a water lily. And look what I made. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I'll explain how I'm going to be using these. I'm using them as decorations on the sides of the table and all, but I am going to have a water feature, a faux water feature on the table, which I'll be showing you that in my next video. But stay till the end. I'll show you how I made that for pennies. Again, you know, if you have the flowers, it doesn't cost you anything but paint. I want to show you the plates. Now, these plates I have made. What the table setting is going to be, I have made these in my original table. So I'm using some things I made before, but I really push myself to go, what can I do to make this so different? So here's my charger. Now this is a plain gold charger. I don't know, I got it at Dollar Tree or something, but I cut pieces from the book. This was pieces of intricate jewelry. There you go, you can see it. And I decoupaged it on here. Now this is a gold glitter top coat that I put on there. So this is the charger. And then the next piece I'm going to put on is the plain black plate. And this is just from Walmart. So you can see how good that looks already. Okay. Now, the best thing ever, and I usually have these hanging in my bathroom and I also have a curio cabinet in my bathroom where I keep all the little mummies and all the little stuff. But look at these plates I made. Okay. These are scarab plates, and you can see I just decoupaged them. I put this on here just to raise it up a little bit, but these are $1 plates from Dollar Tree. And what you do is you build out backwards. So you start with your decal. This came from the book, by the way. I made lots of copies of these. So I'd copy that, then I decoupaged that on, and then I did gold glitter paint, and then I did black as the backdrop. And look at that, is just, I mean, where are you going to get that? That just looks fabulous. And to show you there, look how good that looks. Okay, you'll see it on my table. Now for napkins, I just did a plain black napkin, and you know what this is. Paper towel roll with some burlap on it. I wanted to pick up the burlap, or that, I wanted that almost like a mummy cloth, something that was kind of textured to balance all the shiny fabrics, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not going to leave this plain. I am going to, this is a piece from the book, and I'm going to put black paper on the back. I'm actually going to make a copy so it's not shiny. And then I'm going to mount it on the napkin ring. And this is the vulture and the cobra. I've studied this quite a bit, which means North and South Egypt. That means when he wore this on one of his little things he wore, that means he ruled all of Egypt. So North and South Egypt. That's a vulture, and the back is a cobra. But that's going to go, and I think that should be on his kingly table, so to say. Now for silverware, so I don't know if you remember when I did the fairy table last year, which didn't do too well, but this was painted brown, and I had little spores on it. I painted them gold. Look, doesn't that look like something maybe King Tut would be using for silverware? I just think it came out so great. Okay, I want to show you now part of the table. I always try to show you like the menu, but there's pictures in the book of King Tut here he is as a boy king sitting on his throne. And on the other side of the table, I have his wife with outreached hands. So this is my, I like to say my explanation of the theme of the table. So let me read it to you. It's my inspiration for Tutankhamun. The new King Tut exhibit took me back to ancient Egypt, where a boy ruled, married, and led a most lavish life. When he suddenly died, all hoped he would live for eternity. And in a strange way, for the king and all his treasures, that wish has come true. So that's, I always like to put down what my inspiration was, and it was the King Tut exhibit when it was here in LA. But these also came from the book. I copied them so they're not shiny, and these are Mod Podged on. This was taken off from the book, and then I inserted this information printed on vellum. So it kind of looks like you're kind of looking through to the stone. This is pieces of foam, really, really light. I have a whole backdrop of this. You're gonna see everything. I just can't wait. And another thing I had are my pair of cats. So I have these cats in my bathroom also, but I bought these at Ross years and years ago. Okay, I think you're gonna be so excited to see my table in the next video. The next video, you know, I post about every 3 days, is gonna be my basic table. I'm gonna show you how all the structure to it. And then I'm gonna show you my finished table at home. But before you go, I wanna show you how I made this most beautiful blue lotus. Okay. I have one that I didn't finish. So this used to be a flower, okay? I think you can see where I cut off all these little, I don't know if they're stamens or what they're called. So it was a full bush of this stuff, and it was bright red with a yellow center. I've had these for years in one of the arrangements in my office. And I said, you know what, I don't really use these red ones. Why can't I make this the center of a lily? And then I took my Kleenex boxes and I cut out these leaves. I just made one the way I wanted it. So like this one here is a large one. And this one here, I'll put it in front of me, is a medium one. So I cut about 6 of each for each flower. Put them in a paper plate and did 2 coats on this side, 1 coat on the cardboard side, because that picked up that. And I bent them slightly, and I'll show you the back. You can see I just started gluing them on, gluing them on, gluing them on. And I painted the center of this blue, the same blue as the petals. And then I did a light blue here, and then I just topped those in red. I just took red and just painted the stamens. Isn't that beautiful? So before you throw your flowers away or get rid of them, think, what can I do with this? What can I make? Maybe a blue lotus. All right, I'm so excited to show you my finished table. I hope you love my King Tut extravaganza tablescaping for Orange County Fair competition. And I'm going to see you in the next King Tut video. Bye.